Hello, my name is Chimeri Anazia. My coach for this Silver Challenge was Will Meal, and the title of my presentation um, is Being a Social Activist During My Senior Year of College as a STEM major. So, on this slide, I have my goals that I set for myself during the Silver Challenge. I have three of them. Um, One of my goals was to narrow down my grad school options for PT school and to start looking into buying study materials for the GRE. I plan on pursuing physical therapy school whenever I finish my undergraduate, hopefully this spring of 2021. And Will and I talked about how I can narrow down my school choices and I could start looking into buying study materials for the GRE because um, I need to take the GRE to gain acceptance into physical therapy schools. And then to help me on my route to physical therapy school, I want to become a personal trainer, and I can do that by taking the ACE personal trainer exam. It's a certified exam that is nationally recognized, and I was hopefully planning on taking that this upcoming winter break. Yes, and then one of my other goals that I still have trouble with is working on my time management skills, and it's just something that I've struggled with, but I am definitely working on it. I try to set a reminder for when I want to do my work. I prioritize the stuff that I need to get done. I write down the stuff that I need to get done so I don't forget about it, and I'm trying more to plan ahead and to not do everything at the last minute like I tend to do. Okay, next slide. So, this slide just talks about my area of personal growth, and one area of personal growth that I grew during the Silver Challenge was witnessing the impact that I made on my community with my mural being on display in the Greensboro History Museum. So over the summer, I had the opportunity to, I just gave the opportunity to myself to create this mural that you see here that was downtown Greensboro during the Black Lives Matter protests, and currently is in the History Museum. And I didn't really think anything would come out of it. I kind of just wanted to paint and I was really um, influenced by all the art that was popping up during the time when businesses were boarding up because of looting and rioting and stuff. So I just took it upon myself to just create something beautiful for the community to look upon and to see that when your hands are up, police don't need to be shooting at unarmed black men and women and brown people. Um, so this is definitely a really big area of personal growth for me because this was like my first time creating like a public piece of art, and I really don't even consider myself an artist, even though people say that I am. But I'm like a science major. I'm studying kinesiology, so really art isn't really even on my radar. So I would say this is a pretty big area of personal growth because I had never made a public piece of art before. I mean, I used to paint and draw a lot when I was a kid, but I kind of gave that up when I had to focus more on science and stuff. But yeah, it was just something that I'm really glad I was able to do, and I definitely grew from the experience. Okay, so for the community engagement, I chose Justice for the Next Generation. Um, and I discovered this organization over the summer with all the Black Lives Matter protests and rallies that was going on in Greensboro and Graham and the Winston-Salem area. So, Justice for the Next Generation, they're focused on advocating against the racial injustices that are present in America. They offer racial equity training and workshop opportunities. This organization is made up of young people fighting for a better future for future generations, and that's the main reason why I really like this organization because it's just made up of young people, and because young people we are the ones that are able to spark change or able to make things happen. Like, as you can see with the voter turnout, so many young people came out and voted, and we were able to elect a new president. So it's just really crazy how what us young people can do to change things that we don't see that are right in our society. Um, and the founder of this organization is Greg Drumright, and he's a really cool guy. I've enjoyed learning from him and seeing him speak and stuff. Um, so yeah, I really like this organization a lot. I'm really glad I came upon it during all the protests over the summer, and I'm definitely not gonna part from it. Okay, so for my personal motivation on the slide, you see a picture of a young black girl holding a sign that says "Power to my people," and then on the right, you see a picture of me with standing in front of my mural when it was located downtown. Um, and just this just represents who I do it for, like why I want to be an activist, why I'm speaking up about things that are concerning to me is because I want to ensure a better future for the kids, black kids, so they don't have to continue to fight to have equal rights and all that stuff. Um, and I believe that it's important to lead for positive social change so that young kids don't have to continue to fight, that they don't have to continue to do what we are doing, what our parents were doing, what our grandparents were doing. It's just, I want us to be able to be the last generation where they don't have to continue to fight for basic rights. Um, so yeah, this is what motivates me is just kids. And I just remember when I would attend protests over the summer, kids would just be watching us and looking up to us, and it just filled me with like a lot of, I don't know, filled me with a lot of pride and just um, I don't know, it just made me feel really good because I just wanted to be a good role model for those kids. And then also, when I was painting my mural downtown over the summer, kids would come up to me and they would look at it. They'll ask me what I'm doing. They'll say, "Oh, that looks really cool." And then sometimes I would even let the kids help me paint and like let them paint a piece of the mural. And I could tell they really enjoyed that because I just really made the mural itself visually pleasing so many people could look at it and really understand the message that was coming across with my mural. And even as right now, it's posted in the museum, and and somebody that went to the museum told me that this one kids would come up and they would like put their hands against the red hands that I had painted, and that really almost brought tears to my eyes in a sense because I really just wanted kids to look at it and for them to understand, and for adults and everybody to understand that when your hands are up, police have no right to be shooting at you. Um, yes. Alright, so for my future goals in social activism and PT, I plan on continuing to be involved in social activism by using my various platforms to raise awareness for things that are important to me. I also plan on advocating for PT related issues. So yeah, even though I'm not majoring in like political science or anything, I'm majoring in kinesiology, I still feel like activism is very important, and you don't have to major in it to learn more about it, to to be involved in it. And that's my goal, is to just still be a part of it, and to also hopefully one day become a physical therapist. And with being a physical therapist, I hope to advocate for those that might not have insurance to afford PT and find ways for them to have PT either at low cost or for free, and to also hopefully one day open up my own physical therapy clinic. That is really far down the road because I don't have money, but that is the plan. Yeah, so thank you for listening to my presentation. My name is Chimeri Anazia. Thank you.